Exchange Income Corporation. It's a nice little dividend play. We like the company. $1.3 billion market cap in Canada. The numbers are fantastic. I'm really pleased with the numbers. I do question the strategy, and I'm going to go over it a little bit. And it is a little confusing, I will tell you. But I can't argue with the numbers. The numbers are really quite good. So we're going to stick with the numbers and give them the benefit of the doubt on the strategy for the time being. Okay? So what do I mean? Well, let's jump into their website. They got these two main areas, aerospace and aviation, and that's their main business. And then this manufacturing. Okay, and that's where, the divergence of the manufacturing really gets a little weird. So first of all, let's just go over the aerospace aviation. You see all these subsidiaries down the right-hand side of their website. And, they got some unusual airlines, BEARSKIN Lake Air Service, scheduling airline service in Ontario, Manitoba. So they're flying people up on charters to northern Ontario and Manitoba. I mean, that's fine. You might not go like, oh, how can you make money off that? But the numbers bear it out that it's good. Okay, that's fine. And then they have this Com Air International, and they have bases in Winnipeg, Thompson, and Churchill, Manitoba, and they fly up north again, and they also fly to the States. And okay, maybe we should just have one airline, but they want to keep the brands. I'm not going to argue with that part yet. Then they got custom helicopters. Actually, very similar business. They're just doing it with helicopters. And sometimes they do other things, like they'll provide services for mineral exploration, seismic support, power line maintenance, wildlife surveys. Okay, great. That still fits. It's still aerospace and aviation, right? And it goes on. This is another one. Keewatin Air, very similar to the other airlines we spoke about. Perimeter Aviation, another similar one. Maybe they consolidate the brand, maybe they don't. I'm neither here nor there on that. That doesn't bother me. Where I start to get a little off is right here, Ben Machine Products. Okay, Ben Machine is a leading manufacturer that provides precision machine components and assemblies primarily in aerospace and defense industry in Canada and the United States. Okay, so all of a sudden they're in the manufacturing, right? At least it's aerospace, and that seems like a reasonable vertical to get into, right? What just gets really off is all this other manufacturing. This control. LV Control, an electrical systems integrator focused on agricultural material handling segment. Where did that come from? Maybe the people that are flying up north are into in material handling and agriculture. Maybe there's a fit, but it's hard to see. Overlanders manufacturer is a leading fabricator of sheet metal and tubular products in a diversified mix of industries. I fail to see the connection. Quest Window System, advanced unitized window wall system, primarily used in high-rises, multi-residential development. Look, there's been a ton of construction, especially here. If you're here in Toronto like I am, they're probably doing a great business. I'm not questioning the business of Quest Windows. I question why it's in this portfolio of this company. Then another stainless fabrication company. Okay? And then WESTOWER Communications. WESTOWER Communications is for telecom, primarily for telecom. So they build these towers. Then, the Bell Canadas, Verizons, Rogers of the world rent space on their tower, and, they run their cell service there. And that's going to grow. That's a great business, by the way. American Tower is a very similar company. They're doing outstanding. This has got to be very similar. Good economics. It's like a REIT. You just build a tower and then rent out to all of the big shots, all the big telecommunications companies. Great business. But why is it with an aviation company in aerospace? I don't understand that. All right. So that's my little rub. But I cannot argue with the numbers. I mean, the numbers are great.